comments on your run?
We are always working on stuff, and I find that when I'm writing a test, when I'm actually trying to compete, I find myself not giving him enough time, and I'd like to one day maybe be able to write a little softer on the test. I feel like my hands get a little bit in the way, but this is the best he has done in a coming out and in a trying to compete. So
How old is he?
I'm very happy with him. He's 11.
You surprised us. It's
Yeah.
good.
Oh, good.
He did a really good job.
Thank you.
I mean, his balance, his contact to the bit, his mouth, everything. I was missing marks because she said, well, I need a score for this. Because I'm talking about how pleased I am.
Oh,
A thoroughbred without tension was fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
He has really lately, he's just
Maybe a
come along.
little more freedom in his connection and his freedom of his carriage, but he was attentive. I had one area that I was going to ask you about. What about his loins?
He gets tight when he gets excited. So I have a lot of time, I spend a lot of time trying to get him over his back, when in a new environment especially. So that often shows, and it looks like he just gets tight in there.
That's what I saw when you tried the lengthenings. He just wouldn't release. So I thought it was high up.
I see.
Yeah, it's behind the saddle there. So,
Yes,
but everything else, we were very pleased to watch him go. We couldn't believe he's thoroughbred.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank
Good for you, and you're a good rider.
you. Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
Yeah, with the lengthenings, I'm just starting to be able to let him go, because if I let him go, he just goes fast like
Well,
this.
he's going to run and be quick, and that's no value to that.
So I'm just starting to be able to let him go just a little bit so that I can bring him back. Because I used to try to let him go, and then I would miss the next 3 movements because he would just get too heavy.
We had a really good practice in Sweden where you do 5 meters off the track in the leg yield, and then forward, a little lengthening, and then 5 more meters, and then straight forward.
Oh.
The crossing brings the hocks closer together, so then when you push them forward for the lengthening, they can articulate and give you something.
Oh, that's a great idea.
That's a
So-
good exercise for him.
So if I'm going on a right lead, I would start off on a rail and then leg yield towards the middle.
This is
and
all
then-
in the trot. This is all in the trot.
Oh, this is in trot.
Yeah. I do leg yielding in canter as well, even if it's a Grand Prix horse. Because that helps them with the collection of the canter. But to improve the trot, I use it, and a leg yield is not a demanding gymnastic.
Right.
It's not even a lateral movement.
Yeah.
It's just moving sideways.
Sure.
As long as he's parallel to the track and you go 5 meters over, then lengthen, and then bring him back and 5 meters over, and then lengthen. Just like you're making steps.
Sure. I will try that.
And he will acquire a good lengthening. And it will loosen that area of his back.
Thank you very
And
much.
it will also improve, here I go again, it will also improve his connection to the bit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, it
That
does.
makes sense, because I mean, this really it ends up being almost a transition within the gait, plus the little leg yield, and so that those transitions, like you said earlier.
And he had a very quiet tail. His ears were quiet. He's a good boy.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.